we got a new law passing, and they talking about they basically trying to erase us. The new law is uncovering that they trying to erase us. You know what I'm saying? Depopulate. So we gonna check this out. See what he got to say. You know what I'm saying? Give us y'all reaction in the comments, man.
Sell or deliver assault weapons. An Illinois sheriff says, what's up, family? Despite a new law making it illegal to possess, sell, or deliver assault weapons, an Illinois sheriff says he will not arrest those in violation. Furthermore, about half of the nation's states have made it legal for people to carry guns without a permit. And family, I ain't got to tell you that it is going to affect Black society more than any society. Let me explain something to you. Every time they pass a law that makes it seem like they're protecting us or they're doing something for our greater good, what they're doing is taking away more of our rights and making it easier for them to violate us. It seems like, we'll just make it legal for everybody who want to have a gun to just get a gun, no permit, no background check, no training. Here you go, you get a gun, you get a gun, you get a gun, you get a gun, you get a gun. Here, you get a bomb, you get a grenade, you get a missile. It seems to me that they really want us to kill each other. And they also want to make sure they can get away with killing us. Because now that it is legal for anybody to just have a gun, then more people quite naturally are going to have guns. We already have a huge problem with guns in this country. Now, fam, for clarity, I am a gun advocate. I believe in the right to bear arms, but I also believe in being responsible with that right. And I don't believe just because you are a convicted felon that you should never, ever, 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 ever be allowed to own a gun again. Because if you do your time, once you do your time, your debt is paid. When you pay your debt is paid. Let's say you commit a crime and you go out there and they lock you up or whatever. Maybe they give you probation, but they lock you up. Let's say they lock you up. You do your time. You get out, perhaps you're on parole or probation. You do that. You adhere to all the rules. You follow the guidelines. You do what you're supposed to do. And now you're off probation, you're off parole. You should be given an equal chance to reestablish yourself, to get acclimated, to return to society as a citizen with all of your rights. Because guess what? They're going to make sure you pay those taxes.
What?
Depends on the crime. I don't believe in second chances for some people.
Like, yeah, it depends on the crime, for sure. But it's a lot of crimes where, you know what I'm saying, it's not like no murder type of shit, you know what I'm saying, where if they a felon, they can't grab no gun out. And they ain't even do nothing with the intent to, you know what I'm saying, to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
But this is nothing really new. Last year, a lot of school shootings been happening where people been getting hold of guns, semi-automatic rifles that have like mental illnesses or mental distortions or whatever. Like, so this is really nothing new because they passed a law saying that you can't carry. They're gonna find another way to get it anyway. So these kids are 16, 17 years old, 15 years old. Shoot, they're getting their parents' guns. So I mean, they're always finding easy ways to get a hold of this stuff. So nothing's really. This is really nothing new what he's saying. So
it's nothing we can really do. And they talking about taking guns away. We can't do that because then how we gonna defend ourselves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
This law, this controversy between having the right to bear arms versus taking all the guns away been going on for years, and there's never been a conclusion to it. So, right. I don't know. You got your stance on it, but nothing ever really is concrete. Nothing ever changes. It's just a matter of, will they give it to us legally or will we have to get it illegally?
Yeah.
And
so at the end of the day, motherfuckers gonna kill each other off. Period. Regardless, I don't know.
They're going to make sure that you don't get to run red lights. You don't get to speed. You got to behave by how you have to abide by all the other rules. So why is it that you have your other rights limited? And I know, well, you shouldn't have committed the crime. You shouldn't have did it. Yeah, but fam, if you're not going to allow a person to reintegrate into society and give a person a chance to get it right, to be whole again. If you're not going to allow them to be whole again, they're never going to feel whole again. They're never going to feel totally obligated to play by the rules. Now, some of y'all don't get that, because some of y'all think, well, you don't play by the rules, then that's when you go back to jail. That's when you get killed. And you can say that all you want to, fam, but it's different. I can tell you like that. It's different. You want somebody to play by the rules. You want them to continue to pay taxes and all that stuff, but you don't want to give them all the way rights back. If you think a person is that dangerous where they can never have a gun again to protect themselves or their family, well, don't let them out of jail ever again. Don't allow them to ever be free, ever. Now, if somebody have a mental problem, I get it. If you can establish that a person has mental issues, I get it. We should do that if a person even don't have a criminal history. We should do that. There's some things that we can do to be responsible as citizens, but there's also things that these elected officials can do to be responsible as public servants. This is a ridiculous law, and I do believe it has political implications. This thing has politics written all over it. They're playing games with our lives. And I'm telling you, fam, as always, Black people are going to be affected the most. Now, here's the deal for all of you who sitting back thinking, well, as long as it happened to them, it don't happen to me. Let me tell you something. So as Black folks go in this country, the rest of this country goes. Just like every time this country needs to be bailed out, who do they call? That's right. Every single time this country has ever needed to be bailed out, Black people have been right there on the front line. Now tell me I'm lying. No, you're lying. This is a horrible idea.
Don't be pointing at me. Hey.
Horrible idea. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Hey, he said it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to say about it. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, everybody gonna get a gun regardless. So, at the end of the day.
Nothing's new here, really.
What'd you say?
I mean, he's saying he's been some real cold facts, but at the same time, again, they've been doing this, so this isn't groundbreaking news channel 20 type, just in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
ain't nothing new. Alright, that's the end of this video, man. Like, subscribe.